Hello, people of the internet. Hello, Neha9029 for joining the room. Congratulations on joining. I'm glad to have you. If you want to chat me up, I'll be watching the chat here as I'm using my virtual machine in a little tiny window when I'm doing stuff on the stream. Speaking of doing stuff on the stream, we're going to look at the next session, which is how to look to some old Etherscan transactions to find ones where people paid an exorbitant amount of gas to be faster than other people. So let's take a look. I wonder if I can find the one that I'm thinking of. Probably, if I figure out what I'm trying to find out here. Nope, that's the wrong one. So somewhere in here, in some of the first transactions, somebody's paid. So what happened during the Fort Knox sale is that on the first day of the sale, they had a capped amount that people can send. And this is not the right contract that I'm looking for. I wonder if I can find what I'm looking for. I want the crowdfunding address. Actually, they had individual addresses to use, so I wonder if I can just Google the... No, I can't find the one I'm looking for. Here's the guy who holds the most. Nope, it's not the one we're looking for. They bought $3 million worth of tokens, and I want to find that transaction because they spent about $2 grand on it. This is IDEX, is that what we're looking for? Well, let's just Google examples of people paying loads of gas in ICOs. Well, actually, we could skip ahead a section and look at ETH gas tracker, because they have a section on their site that shows us people that spend a lot in gas. So let's see why these people are paying a lot of gas. This one has a lot of pending transactions. It's a contract. We want to find a person that's not a contract. Hello, H3CKM3. How are you? This is a contract. This is a contract. These are all contracts. I want to find somebody who's just spent a lot of gas. Contract. 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 We're looking for an address. Let's try the bottom of the list. Contract. 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 Jeez almighty. Maybe there's another way we can find an example, because this is not working. So the top gas burner here is a contract. It's using 5% of all gas in the network. So that means it's probably an ICO that's live right now, I'd imagine. So let's see if we can find transactions that have confirmed and see if people are having a gas war to pay enough gas to get in this ICO. That's what I assume is happening. Nope, not the case. People are doing zero Ether transactions. Even on the last page, they're doing zero Ether transactions. But they're paying $5 per transaction. I wonder if we can find an example that has a lot of gas here. Let's go back to our Fort Knox, for example, and look at some of the first transactions and see if we can find any that have a ton of gas. It's the wrong one again. No, because this isn't the crowd sale. Example, crowd sale, Etherscan. Hmm. Somebody maliciously posted a private key on ICX's ETHplorer comments. It has a whole bunch of ICX, and people are just scamming ETH that way. But let's see if this guy paid an exorbitant amount of gas, because that's what we're trying to find, to acquire those ICX. I just happen to know this private key exists. There's no way to get the ICX out, unless they're gone now and somebody successfully got them out. I have no idea. Let's find out. So we need the public key to look up the address on Etherscan. So they still have $50,000 worth of tokens, which is 75,000 ICX basically, and a couple other tokens in here that are still left over. Somebody gave them 75 billion or whatever tokens at some point. But here's the ICX tokens. So what we really want to find out is the original transaction that bought ICX. A whole lot of Decentraland. 75,000 Icon. So that was 383 days ago that he received them. So let's go back, see how much he paid for them and how much gas he paid. $383 days ago. $102 Ether, you suppose that's it? He paid 280 Gwei at 300,000 gas limit. He only ended up paying 21,000 for that transaction. It only cost $1.35. No, it's an example of a low transaction fee. Just export all these transactions. This holder of CryptoKitties that we found. Come on, Google Drive.
Could swear it's been 700 degrees in here since you came in. I could swear that this room has been running out of air, and now it's starting to spin. You make me feel kind of bad, kind of good, kind of everything, yet it doesn't feel like it should. You make me feel kind of wrong, kind of right, kind of anything, and I would change it if I could.
No, this guy only spent at most $1.50 on transactions in US dollars. Out of the thousands that we exported. He spent $460 in transactions total since January 1st, 2018, and the average is 23 cents, which means that he moved 17,000 ether for only 600 bucks. No, $17,000 worth of is that? Yeah, at $229 in ETH. At the historical prices, what it was at the time. No, we gotta multiply that by let's find out exactly how many ETH he sent at the historical value. Hello, live VD moderator.
Yeah, I've been feeling good lately, and it feels good to feel good again. Yeah, look, I wanna treat you like a 90s R&B song. No, it's only been a month, but I don't think we need long. Cause you got me out of my comfort zone, feeling comfortable in deep water, cause of shallow feelings and undertows. See, I don't usually fall this fast, but you will make me call my last until I lose my number. Ain't worried about a title, but hope you don't choose another. Yeah, I'm in over my head, but something about you in the city makes me hope for the best. But fuck it, dog, I'm 23 with the world on a string, getting paid for every word that I sing. I earned everything, been working, and now I'm paying rent with my passion. GQ sending checks when I know nothing about fashion. I swear there's something you lack and that I know how to supply. We ain't even gotta talk, I see it all in your eyes. So don't you worry that I'm worried when you read in the mood. Said I'm just happy that I'm back to really feeling this good, I swear. Ain't no telling what we gon' do. I'm just trying to
Nearly done copying these fields over. Here we go. So at the historical value of ETH at the time, since January 1st, 2018, this guy sent $18.5 million worth of ETH. And again, he's only paid a total in transactions of $460 for that, which is outstanding. So I didn't get to see my original point that I wanted to make. Hello, live video moderator. Importance of ETH and blockchain in reducing fees globally. All right, well, that concludes this section of the live stream, which is looking at how we changed it, I guess, halfway through, because I couldn't find any good examples of people paying thousands of dollars in ETH and gas. But we changed the goal to see how ETH in other blockchains transaction fees are much, much lower than the banks. So if this guy wanted to send $18.5 million in banks, with bank money, with money in the bank, he would have spent a whole bunch of money on fees that he otherwise wouldn't have to if he's using blockchain, and he also probably would have seen some prohibitive actions taken by the government or by the banks or by the police that would hold up his funds and take many, many weeks to transfer that whole amount or those multiple amounts that he was trying to send, which is good. So I guess that concludes this session. We'll come back next with looking at ETH gas station and the different things we can do with ETH gas station. All right, thanks guys, and I'll be back in just a few